Happy Tuesday, y'all. I'm back to y'all with another video. I'm going to show you how I do my frontal install. If you're interested, keep watching. So we're gonna hop right into it. I already braided her down, oiled her scalp, greased her hair, all of that. I'm gonna go ahead and put on her cap. Now I did recently just watch this video by IAMERICAJ that actually has motivated me to change how I do my installs. So this was prior to me watching the video. But she talked a lot about how much alcohol was in this freeze spray, and I'm like, you know what? You are right. It is a lot, and it could possibly cause damage to your edges. So for this video, I did use the Got to Be spray, but after that, I am no longer using the Got to Be spray. I'm gonna try her method or using gel. So yeah, but I did use the Got to Be spray just to go ahead and let that sink in. Use my blow dryer, of course, to go ahead and make sure that it is dried completely, and I'm gonna cut the excess cap off. And oddly enough, another tip that I learned from her, instead of using alcohol to clean the head, try using sea breeze. So like I said, as a stylist, you learn new things day to day, and you can use them how you want to, or you don't necessarily have to. But a lot of the points that she made were actually valid, and if it does the same thing and it's not something that could possibly irritate the scalp or be harsh on the skin, why not try that method? And of course, with alcohol, you know what I'm saying, which it does do the job absolutely good. It gets everything off of it. It's going to dry the oils and all of that. But you know, for some people who have sensitive skin, and it's like, say if you were to prior be getting your hair cleaned or your scalp cleaned from just wearing a frontal, it is a lot, you know what I'm saying, putting Got to Be glue spray, which has alcohol, then rubbing alcohol to clean it off. I mean, it can be a lot for somebody's skin, so I definitely can't understand why. So like I said, as you go, you grow and you learn. So yes. But anyway, back to the video. Right now I'm gonna go ahead and place her frontal exactly where I want it to be at. I'm gonna have her hold the sides down. Oh, that's one of my little clients popping in to drop her wig off. But yes, I'm gonna have her hold both the sides just to make sure that it's in the place that I want to be before I start to sew it down and before I start to glue it down. And just make sure, you know, the baby hairs look good. Make sure it's thin enough where it needs to be thinned. Yeah, that's pretty much it right there. I'm gonna, like I said, go ahead and sew down, and make sure your client continues to hold your frontal in place, because with you pulling on it and tension and all of that, possibly the frontal can't move, and you do not want that to happen. You only want it to be in the exact place that you want it to be, so no folds or creases or crazy parts or anywhere in your frontal. You want it to lay flat and without having you to really use a lot of tension to pull it. You want it to lay exactly where it's supposed to go. Now before I place my glue, I kind of like to use my comb and kind of just press in where I can see the little dots, and then I'll go ahead and lay my glue. I did use bowl hold. It was just what I had up there. I use it, you know what I'm saying? It's a good product. I like all the glues. I just now kind of really started getting into frontals more, so I'm new when it comes to gluing things down. I'm a stylist who don't really like to use glue, but I found that when used properly, it does not affect people's edges or anything like that, because that's my main concern. I don't want to pull nobody hair out. But once I kind of started going to different classes and watching different videos and kind of understand the technique on how to properly use the glue, it's been working out a lot better for me. But yeah, like I said, I apply it 3 times and let it dry until it's completely clear. Now here, I do like to do my half and half. I do one side at a time and make sure that my one side is completely secured before moving to the next. I'm just going in and touching like the little edges part. I don't go as far out with the glue because I feel like it's easier to add glue at the end versus going back and having to clean it up. So yes, towards the ends, I kind of just go back in with the back of my comb with a little dab of glue and just place it and let it dry clear, and then just place it down and move to the next side. And I kind of just gotta take a little minute just to admire that blend down right there. Y'all, this frontal thing has been a process for me, so I am getting more and more excited on my growth in my work, because at one point my frontals did not look like that, you know what I'm saying? And that's not even just perfect yet, but it didn't used to look like that. I did not understand how much hair actually had to be plucked, and the process of doing it, like I said, I'm a work in process. I'm still learning, but yeah, keep practicing. That's the only thing I can tell everybody, anybody, and that's what I'm learning, to continuously keep practicing. So anytime somebody asks me to do a frontal, I do not turn it down. I take the challenge head on, because that's how you get better at things that you are not used to doing. Like I said, I'm not used to using glue, or I do a lot of natural looking hairstyles, so I'm good at blending people's hair and giving you a flat sew-in, all that. I'm used to that. That's my thing. But so frontals and closures is a new thing for me, which is fine, but one thing I will not do is get behind as a stylist. I'm not afraid. I'm going to keep going to class. I'm going to keep learning. I learn a lot from a lot of my young stylists that are in my city. But yeah, that's besides the point, but I'm just saying, y'all, don't get stagnant in this game. You got to keep up and you got to keep learning. Don't be afraid to. Now these baby hairs. This is my weakness right here. I'm still working to learn on these baby hairs too. Now this is a struggle for me, but what I have learned, another trick, actually again from IAMERICAJ with her frontals, to not get them to lift, because mine did used to lift when I would put my Nairobi foam on there. I actually started to use a rat tail comb versus like the little edge control brush, and you have to be super duper gentle when you're doing this. Like almost, you really have to let the comb and the Nairobi foam or whatever foam you're using work like for you. Just being real, like all the way. You just gotta let it work for you, because honey, if you get to pressing hard and get to moving it too much and steady touching it, it is going to lift. I don't care what type of glue you using or whatever, and it could possibly lift the cap that you secure down with the Got2b. So you have to be very light-handed and very gentle when placing your baby hairs. Now y'all not gonna see it, but I did wrap her hair down and go ahead and sit her under the dryer and just kind of let that hair melt in and sink in. I did tie it with the black neck wrap thing, but I also did use like a elastic band thing on top of that, which I got that tip from I think his name is Style by Jonathan or something like that, Jordan or something like that on here. And that tip actually does work really good. It locks that hair in, and even if you did have a little lifting, to me it'll push it exactly back down. And I'm just gonna go ahead and touch up my curls, go ahead and set them and lock them into place, get all these flyaways out the way. She's actually getting married. That's why she came and got her hair done. She's getting married. She just wanted something simple and something that she could possibly put behind her ear on that side, kind of like pin that side back. But it looks really good. It looks natural. She loved baby hairs, so we went in with the baby hairs. And I do like to go ahead and comb out the baby hairs after they have been dried and stuff with the Nairobi, just to kind of give them a little bit more of a natural look. I am going to tag IAMERICAJ and Jordan, I believe that's his name, or Jonathan, I forgot his name exactly, in my description box, so y'all can see some of the reference points that I made with a lot of the techniques that I picked up actually just watching YouTube. So you don't have to spend a ton of money to perfect your craft. You just have to watch, sit that time down, take notes, and pay attention. But yes, this is the full look, y'all. It's done. I love it. She loved it. I saw her wedding picture. She looked amazing. So of course, you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.